Let's pack a bunch of rave advent calendars. This is our 12 days of trinkets advent calendars for ravers, and I've already got the first 50 of them all packed up. We did move out of my office recently, so we're doing everything back out of my bedroom again. So we're basically going to be doing a hostile takeover of my space in here. Now that I already did a bunch and I got a good groove going with everything, I figured I'd take you guys along with me and show you how I do these.
We're going to go ahead and dive right on in here. I got all the side quest cards sorted out and got the initial trays spread out across my room. Then I got all the products staged in my bedroom in these boxes. But one of the last items that we still needed to get all prepped was the side quest cards. These are the latest and greatest trading cards for ravers, featuring all of your favorite artists and so many other cool epic designs. I received over 600 of these different side quest cards, so I went ahead and sorted out all of them so that I could re-randomize them all myself. We've got artists such as Zed's Dead, Liquid Stranger, and a bunch of these Grizz cards as well, and a little bit less common cards like Alley Cat, RL Grime, Rufus Da Soul, even some little glass animals cards in here. Armin van Buren, It's Mer, Dirt Monkey, Zingara, Boogie T, Yellow Claw, Skrillex, Marshmallow are the cards that there were only one of in this entire stack of 600. As you'll see here, some more common artists were going to be Immersive, Subtronics, Sudden Death, as I showed you guys, Zed's Dead. There's at least a couple, if not a few, of almost every artist. There's going to be 5 cards included in every advent calendar, so your chances of getting a really cool card are pretty high. But now we have them all sorted into our stacks here. See, the largest stack is going to be the main headliner artists. These are going to be our more or less common artists, and then these are just the fun side quest cards. And now we're ready to officially start packing. I was able to put about 25 total trays across my bedroom. We got some on my pop-out table, my coffee table, some cardboard boxes, and even my couch, and go one day at a time filling up each of the slots for the calendars until they look like this. And because I could only do 25 at a time, I had to do these in rounds, so this was after the first round. It's just so satisfying watching everything go from completely empty to all full of these colorful, fun little trinkets. And then of course we had to go in for our next round. This one I recorded in a time lapse, so it's actually quite satisfying. And you get a little bit of a glimpse of some of the different items that are included in this year's calendars, but I did want to keep most of it a mystery for this video until everyone has started receiving their calendars. I have another packing video going in my drafts right now that will be posted very soon, which literally is me going through every single individual item and talking about the items. But I'm surprised that we still have 30 of these available in stock right now, actually. The countdown officially begins on Friday, and so the majority of all of these have already been sent out to customers that purchase. But because we pre-built all of them, that means I have 30 that are ready to go, ready to ship. If you were to place an order today for one of these Rave Advent calendars, you might get it a few days into the countdown, but that means you have a few extra days to open. You can still just make this a countdown until the new year with all of your fun little trinkets and tradables. Then you're all stocked up for next festy season with all of your little goodies. But honestly, these would make incredible gifts for your Rave fam as well too, even if they don't get it until after Christmas. Who doesn't love an advent calendar, you know? My whole business is so healing for my own inner child as well as for the community, which is why for the last 3 years we have done these advent calendars, and they've just gotten better every year. But after I've got a set of these trays all full, we go ahead and start putting them into their boxes. But there's still quite a few steps to complete before these are ready to go out to the customers. So once we've got our entire stack of our boxes all ready to go, then it was time for me to cut out the abstract tickets, which is a very special thing that we're doing this year. These are special limited tickets. There's only 10 total of them available. And look at how cute they came out, you guys. Every purchase has a 10% chance of winning one of these in your calendar. So good luck to all of you guys. But now with the tickets cut out, it is time to move into our final packing phase, getting everything into their poly mailers. Now the last 2 items that have to be included in every calendar is going to be our North Pole telegram. This is a fun little introduction, explanation about Plur and what the heck to do with all these trinkets, as well as a shout out card for all of this year's featured small businesses. And now initiate the final phase of packing, and the most satisfying time lapse of them all in my opinion. We get the boxes into their poly mailers and then staged on this table so that I can add in all the cards and the raffle tickets to the random ones. And then I stack them up in my kitchen while they all just wait to get their shipping labels. This is the best part though. Just watch that stack there on the right as it just quickly disappears. It's just so satisfying. Can we take a second to appreciate the pile of packages in my kitchen right now? And fun fact, I was actually live on TikTok for the majority of this entire packing process for like 24 hours straight, aside from to sleep and to eat. So a lot of you guys got to pop in and see this happening live in action. So thank you guys for keeping me company, because it really helped this process go by so much faster too. And now that everything had its shipping labels and its fragile stickers, it was time for a celebratory flow sesh, because we were finally done, people. All of these calendars were officially all packed up and ready to get taken to the post office. After an entire weekend of busting my ass to get these done, this is the most fulfilling and satisfying part for me. Just finally taking a deep breath, sitting back, and realizing that I did that. I pulled it off. I did it, you guys. Now it's time to take them down to the post office. Had to do a couple loads to fit everything in the Prius, but my mail people were waiting for me when I got there to help unload everything, scan in the manifest, and get everything on its way to you guys. I cannot wait to see your guys' unboxings of these. I hope you guys love them, and thank you again so much for being here.